Okay, hello and welcome back to Dark Omen. People have spoken. How could we ever leave behind our dwarf brothers when they are in need? We will help them fight the undead, lest our name be written in the Book of Grudges.
I'll help you, my friend.
Hey, that's grand. Together we'll squash the undead legions.
There we go. Right, let's have a little look, see where we're going.
Living dead up ahead.
Prepare to attack!
Okay, looks like that we were heading towards Paravon there, which is kind of interesting. Got to deal with this undead. We've managed to get a little kind of group of dwarf warriors to come along and help us. That's great. Another 19 infantry. I'll have them up the front. Hopefully they can take on a couple of the hits for us. Now, as far as our troops actually go, we're a little bit in a tight situation. We don't have that many crossmen. We've got a decent number of our Grudgebringer cavalry. We're only missing 2, but we are missing 4 of our swordsmen. We are, however, going to give them the potion of strength. They should hopefully be able to help us out quite a bit. We've obviously got our bright wizard as well. Fingers crossed, things go well. It's been a costly campaign so far, costly chapter 1. We'll just have to see how we do. To battle! Alright, okay, so let's have a little look. Looks like a very windy kind of canyon over here, which maybe isn't the most ideal. I can't even really remember this battle, truth be told. Okay, looks like our cannon can be quite useful if we just kind of keep it here. There's a couple of skeleton archers. Yeah, I can't really remember this battle. This is maybe a little bit beyond me when I was a child, so we'll see how we do. That's the main thing. So we'll get our dwarf warriors. They're going to lead up from the front. I think that makes certainly the most sense. We'll have our archers here to kind of like swing around the flank, and we'll have our infantry as well to help us too. I think this is probably a good way to deploy. We have our cavalry kind of at the back, but that's okay. We probably need to just engage with our front line first anyway. Alright, let's start by opening fire.
Beware, Bernard. This pass is narrow and ideal
like...
for ambush.
Well, you could have at least hit that count. Doesn't look like they're in range of us yet, so you know what? Why don't we just take the opportunity to shell them from range? Let's just try and see if we can get it on a certain location. We could always walk up with our wizard. He has a fireball or a burning head, both of which could be quite useful. Missed again. That's a shame. On the plus side as well, this gives us a chance to get our winds of magic up too, which is never a bad thing. So yeah, this potion of strength, I think we only get 1 of them, but very useful in that it will make our infantry much stronger at fighting. There we go, perfect. Alright, let's just take it canny. We don't want to walk into any kind of trap. The dwarf did say that there seemed to be some kind of trap going on. So if we can help it, maybe just kind of hold tight for a bit. We can shell them from a distance, use our superior range. You weren't even aiming for those guys, but you still hit them, so fair play to you. We could always kind of move up a little bit with our archers to see if we can maybe get them in range. They are crossmen. They are actually in range here. So we'll just start shelling that rightmost one while we kind of take things out with the cannon. Or attempt to. They're not particularly accurate, unfortunately. And best of all, that sort of windy sound has actually finally gone, so always nice when that happens. Okay, come on, cannon. I thought I asked you guys to fire, or you're now saying you don't have a line of sight. Okay, we'll have to move you up maybe just a little bit further in order to get you guys be able to see them. Can you? Okay, we gotta watch out.
Target received.
Because you guys are now in range of their archers.
We're under fire.
Yeah, we're under fire. They're not wanting to fire either, so we'll just kind of move them up just a little bit more. The cannon doing some really nice work, it must be said. I'm enjoying that. It looks like they're actually backing off. You can get a nice little volley out.
Yes, my lord.
Let's try and follow them a little bit. Hopefully those arrows don't hit us.
We're under fire.
We did lose one of them. That's a shame. Oh, beautiful hit by the cannon. Okay, we are going to back off. We are backing off immediately. Those are zombies.
Yes, my lord.
Target received.
Potentially another necromancer as well somewhere. Let's just kind of move back. Hope that we can kind of defeat them at a range just a little bit. Oh, perfect. What a shot. Immediately just losing those zombies. We'll sit here. We'll get a couple of fireballs coming out. Hopefully these hit. Beautiful. Let's get a charge with the infantry. We'll get the dwarf warriors up as well. These skeleton archers are still in range.
Target received.
Lovely. We'll just keep moving up then.
Forward.
Let's keep moving up with the dwarf warriors.
Yes,
We'll get our infantry here. Open fire. Sailing over the top. Hopefully we can still
Enemy
hit them.
sighted.
Okay, we see their
Enemy sighted.
wizard. We need to kill that wizard right now. Let's get him. Don't know what those are.
Enemy
Those scare me
sighted.
quite a lot. Okay, he's actually retreated. Alright, okay. So he's buggered
Under
off.
fire.
I
Enemy
have
sighted.
no idea what these are. So what we're going to do is hopefully grab them with a burning head.
Watch your fire.
Nope, we just smashed into our own infantry, but it's okay. We didn't take that many losses and we got rid of those zombies. I'll actually say that was okay.
Target received.
Maybe not the best, but certainly not the worst thing that could have happened. We still have the dispel magic on our cavalry, so we'll just keep on going. I am tempted to try and do another burning head over the top. We'll get our infantry in.
Yes, my lord.
Fire. Okay.
Charge.
He is there. We're going to just blast him with some fireballs. See what happens. Come on, get him.
Spell negated.
Spell negated.
Spell negated.
But we did manage to get rid of all of his dispel magic, so that's good. Let's continue to fight here. Come on, guys, come on. Yep, the dwarf warriors have managed to get them off. Not quite sure what that kind of background noise is, but hopefully it'll go away soon enough. I think it's something to do with all the magic going on. We should have done with that. Come on, come on. The next one. No, we really need to deal with this guy. Let's get our dwarf warrior further up. I'm very sorry about the audio. I have no idea what's happening here. I think it's something to do with the spell magic. I misclicked there, so we're retreating with our cavalry, but no, not quite. We managed to get him with that. Come on, come back, Bernard, come back.
We're under fire.
I really need you guys
Engage.
to actually hit this wizard.
Aye,
That'd be
sir.
really good. Could actually have done with my cavalry here.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted. He's actually fled the field.
Enemy lost.
Enemy lost. Not ideal. Not ideal.
We're under
Dwarf
fire.
warriors, keep going.
Enemy
There we
sighted.
go. Enemy sighted. Let's try and see if we can
Enemy
grab him.
sighted.
See if we can get a burning skull on the way as well before
Aye,
Bernard and co come in.
Charge.
Beautiful burning
Yes,
skull.
Lord.
Beautiful
Engage.
burning skull. Let's keep going.
Forward. Attack.
Right, the dwarf warriors seem to be doing okay. Want another fireball if possible. Don't miss.
We're under attack.
No, kind of a
Engage.
miss. Not great. Not great. Not going particularly well. We're out of magic. I really need this wizard dead. Yeah, the dwarf warrior's not looking great. I really need you, infantry, to go and deal with this this guy here. Can you turn around, please? Thank you. Just charge. Charge. Okay, we've managed to deal with some of those guys. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Target received.
Yep, target received. We've still got our dispel magic, so we should be all right.
Yes, my lord.
I kind of scared about launching a fireball against this guy here. It must be said.
We're under fire. To arm.
Really just want this wizard dead if we can, guys. Come on. The infantry taking more losses. There we go. Come on. Kill this
Enemy
guy.
destroyed.
There we go. Right, we're charging on in. Cavalry. There seems to be a little bit of an issue with giving orders to
Aye, sir.
grudge bearers. That's not ideal, but at least the infantry have started to fight their wizard.
Charge.
Our wizard is charging. As you do. Right, come on, infantry, to the death. You've got.
Engage.
I'm sure you have.
Forward.
There we go. Perfect. Good job,
Enemy
infantry.
sighted.
Oh, that was scaring me slightly. I must
We
admit.
fear the enemy.
Yeah, we fear the enemy. I know you do. We're going to clap these guys here. What I'm actually more worried about is the fact that we can't currently even give orders to Bernard. That's a massive part of our army that is currently not responding to anything. That's going to be a big issue. Okay, the dwarves are taking a bunch of losses here. We don't have many guys left in terms of infantry. Our crossbows are getting kind of clapped. We're going to burning head. We're going to try and retreat. We'll see what this hits. Oh, beautiful burning head. An absolutely beautiful burning head. That might have absolutely changed our fortunes here. Right, come on, infantry, come on. We've got the burning head. We've managed to get those whites to, or whatever they are, to run away to the death. Yep, they have gone. What do we want to fireball? Potentially fireball up here. Bit of a shame that we can't get Bernard to move right now. We could have really used his abilities. We're losing a few people for this. We are, of course, going to pick up the money when we get a second. There we go, the dwarves coming in. Infantry, again, taking a lot of casualties, but they have actually been the MVPs. They are the ones who managed to defeat the wizard. So even though we are struggling a little bit, the dwarves have obviously taken some losses as well. But we'll get them to boost their strength up, and we should hopefully be okay. People are fleeing from the field, which isn't great. I think probably the worst thing is that obviously we can't currently control Bernard. Maybe if we just get him to charge, actually, we can maybe kind of like force his ability to path again. Doesn't look like there's many of these skeleton warriors left, which is great. Has that worked? It has not, no. So there's something weird going on there. Hopefully that will be resolved for the next time. But the main thing is, we can pick up this treasure chest, and we are victorious. Another very costly battle. We lost our bunch of crossbowmen. We lost a bunch of our infantry. Our grudge bringers, we again lost maybe about 6 of them. But given the fact that we couldn't control them, then yeah, I think we did better than we could have in that battle, certainly. And the wizard, that burning head did so much work. We are victorious. Fantastic. And Karak Norn is clear of the undead. And we earned quite a lot of gold coins. We even captured some additional gold coins as well. Let's have a little look at our troops after all that said and done. We still have our potion of strength, which is great. We can get a couple more of our Grudgebringer cavalry. We'll bring it up to 12, I think. I want to make sure we have plenty more of our infantry, because we're not going to have our meat shields out in front anymore. Our Grudgebringer crossbows, we've only got 11. Not ideal. Really not ideal, but we've still got some of our magical items. We've still obviously got Bernard as well, the Grudgebringer cavalry. He's got his 12 guys who are with him, just very costly. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a good amount of pay when we go back and we see the Emperor. Just going to give it a quick save before we head on. Alright, okay, so let's continue the campaign.
I thank you, Commander. You're a true friend. Here, accept this gift. The enchanted shield. A dose of magic always comes in handy. Now, I've got to be off to Karak Norn. Good luck.
Klaus, we must return to Altdorf.
You heard the boy. We're going to return to Altdorf, but we did actually get another magical item, this enchanted shield. Which, I think if we give this to the Grudgebringer cavalry, will actually make them far more tanky. Now, we could additionally also give it to our infantry. If I remember right, the enchanted shield gives you more armor, I think, than you otherwise would be able to have. Could be quite nice to make our infantry even more tanky. I mean, they do a decent enough job by themselves, and the Grudgebringer cavalry are pretty good at staying alive, especially if we even say gave... oh no, we can't give that armor over to them. What am I saying? But if we manage to get additional level of armor there, we could potentially, like, you know, swap out the shield, give it to our infantry, and then give the potion of strength to the Grudgebringers. Something to think about, Let me know down in the comments, people who are more experienced with this, which way you kind of want that to go. But the main thing is, we must return to Altdorf.
Welcome back, Commander. You smell of death. More than usual, that is.
The escort to Bogenhafen was ambushed, and the target was your cousin, Countess Isabel. Someone paid the ambushers to track her down. This letter was found on one of the attackers.
I recognize this seal. It belongs to none other than Count Manfred von Karstein, the last and most terrible of the vampire counts. It's believed that he once entered the kingdom of the dead and returned with the secrets of unlife. He is the master of the high mysteries of evil. His abode is Castle Drakenhof in Sylvania, that land of silent forests and whispering fear in the night. Have you heard, Commander, that the Countess was kidnapped from Bogenhafen after your departure? The mayor apparently fled the moment the Karstein minions came in sight. The townsfolk are grief-stricken, and the mayor is bewailing his career prospects.
I should have stayed to protect her.
It is my wish that you rescue her without delay. Have you any other news?
Helmgart has been secured.
I am pleased to hear of it.
Asgar's Bloodfist gave me a message to pass on to you, my lord. He suggested you consult the Liba Mortis.
Ah, yes. The Book of the Dead. In the present circumstances, a most appropriate choice. Do you not agree, Volkmar?
As Theogenist, supreme master of all matters arcane, I must counsel the utmost caution in consulting the Liba Mortis. It is an enterprise which I alone might survive. Even to touch its flesh-bound cover, steeped in demonic juices, could result in at least a minor damnation were I not protected by my faith in Sigmar. Once the blasphemous pages are opened, 29 major damnations lie in wait. Despite my sorcerous powers, I stand in constant peril of having my soul turned inside out as I scan the unholy symbols of the grimoire's living pages.
Yes, I have heard of the hazards of reading the Liba Mortis. In the past, several inquisitive mages have been swallowed body and soul by the book, and then regurgitated into a number of different hells. And of course, should you agree to consult its pages, you will do so inside the chamber Unbreachable, at the summit of Altdorf's tallest tower, to shield the capital from the diabolic forces released when the book is opened. But regardless of the danger, our need is urgent. Will you accept the task of consulting the Liba Mortis, Volkmar?
Given the severity of the undead threat, I see no option but to open its dread pages.
Well, Commander, I owe you thanks for the advice on the Liba Mortis. Volkmar, prepare your spirit for the ordeal of scanning the pages of the grimoire in the chamber Unbreachable. We earnestly hope that you survive the experience and bring us the fruits of your endeavor.
That's right, we earnestly hope that he survives. We'll see what happens. I'm not holding it out for him. I mean, if anybody is going to manage it, it's going to be a life wizard, but we'll just have to see. Just going to quickly save here before we continue. Okay, and with that, let's continue the campaign.
That was a hazardous consultation of the Liba Mortis, my lord. An ordeal of high and low doom. The moment I approached the book, it bit me most ferociously. I must apologize for the explosion that blew off the door of the chamber Unbreachable, but the simultaneous emergence of 17 demons from the book's spine caused a spiritual detonation in the soul-stormed air of the room. The whole enterprise was an experience most horrendous. None but I could have endured it. I was almost damned twice. Even now, my soul is twisted to a corkscrew.
I suggest you keep the state of your soul to yourself and inform us instead of what you have gleaned from the grimoire.
Well, there was mention of an obscure horror, the Dread King. But of his nature or his kingdom I learnt nothing. But I discovered rather more concerning 3 objects that are involved in the present threat to the Empire. The first of these is the Jewel of Morsleib, apparently located in the east in Sylvania. The second is the Hand of Nagash, rumored to reside in the region of Kislev. And the third is the Black Grail, which might conceivably be found in Bretonia.
These objects must be investigated. Commander, I give you the task of seeking them out. As Countess Isabel was kidnapped by Count Karstein of Sylvania, I suggest you explore Castle Drakenhof, the Count's residence, deep in Sylvania. It would seem the most likely location for the jewel, as Count Karstein is clearly involved in this matter. Also, it is imperative that you rescue the Countess before Karstein gives her the kiss of blood and makes her his vampire slave.
I'll save her, whatever it takes.
This is personal. Volkmar, what more can you tell us of the Jewel of Morsleib?
All I know is that the jewel is almost certainly in Sylvania. It is, so the Liba Mortis says, a special evil.
A spiritual amateur like Bernhardt isn't capable of accomplishing the mission unaided. He could easily fall foul of devilish traps and infernal spells. I, however, being pure in spirit, am immune to all demonic tricks. I also have excellent contacts in Sylvania, which I'm sure Bernhardt does not. I'll ride on ahead and spy out the land. Just as soon as I've burnt a few heretics.
Do what you like, Matthias. Just don't get in my way. And call me Commander.
Whatever quarrel you have with the Witch Hunter General, leave it aside for the moment. Direct all your energies to locating the jewel and my cousin. I wish you good fortune, Commander, although good fortune will be hard to find in Sylvania. Farewell.
Okay, so you heard the man. We're off to Castle Drakenhof in the deep, dark depths of Sylvania. Hopefully we won't find any more undead there, but we almost certainly will. Let's have a little double check of our finances. He hasn't even paid us. How could he? How dare. How absolutely terrible. Okay, so we're looking a little bit worse for wear, but fingers crossed we'll be okay for the next one. Just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this Dark Omen playthrough. It's probably likely that we're going to lose fairly soon. We're taking a lot of losses, but we're just going to crack on, see how we do. And if we do lose, that's alright, we can play more properly for the next one. Now that certainly I've gotten a little bit more used to controlling things rather than just, you know, wailing away at the controls. And hopefully that isn't just Bernhardt just stuck and not responding to controls. We'll have to see. But either way, been good fun. I think that's the end of the first chapter, now that we've managed to figure out exactly what's going on and who we have to save. So just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what we do with the channel, you can always become a member of the Burger Band in order to get early access to videos as soon as they're uploaded rather than when they're scheduled to come out, and also get access to some additional benefits as well. But most importantly, I just want to say thank you very much for watching these videos. It's been absolutely fantastic playing this game, and everybody who's been enjoying it along with me. Just want to say thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care.